Hey, what's up, guys? Jailer20 here. Today we're going to be reacting to the Dante versus Clive death battle. Now, depending on what I'm doing with this, you're probably wondering, hey, why is this on the main channel? Especially if you know kind of my plans for the main channel for the foreseeable future. The only reason this is actually on the main channel right now is purely because I want to get some sort of, quick side content out in between the bigger projects I'm currently working on. This isn't going to be slop content. I'm going to try not to resort to slop content, but I want quicker, easier content to make just in between my bigger videos because there are some bigger, more ambitious videos I have in mind in the backlog right now, but I'm working on them. I just need some quick content to make the YouTube algorithm happy. But anyways, to get onto the actual topic here, today we are going to be reacting to the Dante versus Clive death battle. So I'm kind of a fan of death battle. You'll see that when I start releasing, actual big projects, actual videos. But I'm a big fan of it. I think it's a fun show. So we're gonna get right into it. But before we do, just a couple of disclaimers beforehand. Number one, this is not meant to be an actual replacement for watching the video. This is merely meant to be more of, this is my commentary, this is my thoughts. I want you to go back and watch the original video. Number two, this has been both of this stuff has, both of these things, God, I'm gonna have to cut that part back out. Both of these things have kind of come out since my last video back in April-ish, I think. Last proper video back in April-ish. I have a Discord server now. I'm gonna link it in the description down below. And I also stream on Twitch, which I'm also gonna link down below. I'm probably gonna do more live reactions on Twitch in the foreseeable future, and then probably just upload them as VODs. So, to get into my actual, we're 2 minutes in, time to get into my actual predictions for the video. I'm not sure. I don't really know much about Clive. I know he's from like the latest Final Fantasy, so like 14, 15. I don't really keep up with Final Fantasy. I know Final Fantasy, at least 7, has really insane, batshit insane scaling. So I'm gonna assume Clive is gonna win. I really don't know much about Final Fantasy. I know a decent amount about Devil May Cry because one of my friends is a huge Devil May Cry fan. Really gotta play the game sometime. Maybe I should stream them. But I know a decent bit like about Dante and like how the basic story goes. So I imagine he also has good scaling feats as well, but so last thing, again, just to reiterate, this is not meant to be a replacement for watching the original video. This is merely my takeaways. This is my commentary. The link to the original video is down in the description. Let us begin. Oh, I guess one more disclaimer. So I'm streaming this from my Steam Deck, and there's a bit of an audio delay because I use a capture card for the Steam Deck. I don't know what to do about it. Maybe I'll check like tech support forums, but there's nothing I can really do about it right now. Just kind of embrace it as a natural quirk. It's like 2 seconds, 2 second audio delay, so don't really bother worrying about it. Okay, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1. Here we begin. I really do wonder what the next time's going to be, or if it's going to be like one of the big announced ones or not.
Devil Hunter versus Final Fantasy's Shield of Rosaria. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, I don't think that's 2 seconds.
Dangerous world out there. Cultists, demons, and evil businessmen lust for power. And every day brings a new cataclysm humanity must face.
This world may seem like the end, but for a devil hunter like Dante, it's party time. Who'd expect anything less from the son of the legendary demon Sparta?
A dark knight who, thousands of years ago, woke up to justice and sealed away the demon lord, Mundus.
But then Sparta mysteriously died, and his wife got iced by some demons, leaving Dante and his brother Virgil.
Wait, is there a Devil May Cry manga? I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but damn, I didn't know that. Maybe I should ask my friend about it after recording this video.
His brother Virgil separated.
Despite a long-gone family, Dante kept a chipper attitude and set up a business dedicated to one thing:
killing demons? And with the blood of Sparta running through him, he's the best in the business.
By harnessing his own demonic energy, Dante bolsters his speed, power, and durability, letting him block kaiju-sized punches, move faster than a meteor,
and regenerate like an unstoppable force of nature. As long as he has the energy, he can heal from getting shot, stabbed, sliced through. Basically,
Or that crazy ass Steam notification. That guy always like. I think I friended that guy on like Dead by Daylight once, and I've never interacted with him again. Well, what I was about to say before that notification came up, this kind of just seems like feats the average Final Fantasy character would have, and I would say that as someone who does, does not know Final Fantasy at all.
faster than a meteor,
and regenerate like an unstoppable force of nature. As long as he has the energy, he can heal from getting shot, stabbed, sliced through. Basically anything.
even without his regeneration, he's survived heat that would reduce the layman to ash.
But no hunter is complete without an arsenal, and Dante's got one hell of a sword left by his dad, Rebellion. Plus ebony and ivory, two magic pistols with endless ammo clips. And they say the perfect gift doesn't exist.
But Dante's full arsenal is far larger and stranger.
Like King Cerberus, a shapeshifting...
Jesus, how many is that? Look at that. Wait, I guess if we so 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 26 separate weapons. And that's not including the fact that, half of these are like two separate weapons, Ebony and Ivory, Kalina Ann and Kalina Ann too. There's a Kalina on.
buzzsaws that are also a motorcycle, Balrog, fiery fisticuffs for boxing and capoeira, and Navan, guitar, an electric guitar.
There's also Lucifer, a backpack of endless laser swords that Dante got after slaying... Actually, we never see how he beat Lucifer.
Yeah, you know someone's a badass when they off-screened the actual devil. Then there's my fave, Dr. Faust, a sentient hat that turns Dante into basically Orville Peck. Oh, and shoots crystallized demon blood.
Dante needed this and much more when he got a warm welcome from the brother he thought long dead. In a twist of fate, Virgil was alive, but went down a very different path.
While Dante was partying, Virgil studied the blade, seeking the power he needed to exert his will, even if it meant killing his own brother, something he came close to doing in their first meeting.
But the defeat only spurred Dante's awakening. He learned to teleport using Trickster, slow down time through Quicksilver, and double-team foes with Doppelganger.
Wait. Okay, so the time thing, is this like time travel or is it like a mirror thing? Like that one Mario power up or
Foes with Doppelganger.
With a slick...
Oh, Doppel. Okay, I'm a
he
dumbass.
can royal guard dang near anything, then use the absorbed energy to armor up as a dreadnought.
And then there's Devil Trigger, a super form Dante achieves
Yeah.
through natural power. By tapping into his inner demon, Dante can fly and gains an enormous boost in speed and power.
Naturally, his rematch with Virgil went very differently, and that was far from Dante's peak.
When Mundus got up to his old tricks, Dante battled the Demon Lord in a vast sea of stars, a universe Mundus created on a whim. Even later, Dante one-shot a stronger alternate future Mundus who had completely merged with the Demon Lord.
What?
A big deal. Literally,
Okay, so there.
became
Wait, there's
the
even.
universe just
Oh, this is kind of a crazy shot to pause on, but okay, so there are actual like manga and novels. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Maybe I'll check them out after I play like
Dante to shoot him in the face.
Then
one of the
there's
games.
Argosax, a god so astronomically intense, he had the power of every other demon in existence, a divine deity of the sun that Dante also shot in the face.
Oh, that guy. I completely forgot about him.
Funny, so did Dante. Despite how powerful Argosax was, he was just an insignificant Tuesday to Dante.
So it's safe to say Dante had become the strongest around. But no amount of style, pizza, or wahoos could fill the hole in his heart. Sure, Virgil was a power-hungry weeb, but he was still his bro. Beneath Dante's antics, killing the last of his family kinda messed him up.
Until he learned his family wasn't as gone as he thought. It turns out he had a nephew, Nero, who Dante would help get into the family business in his own unconventional way.
Okay, so here's the funny thing. I've talked about it with my friend before. So, like I was saying earlier, I'm not super familiar with Devil May Cry, but I know a decent amount about it thanks to because I really enjoyed playing Marvel vs. Capcom. But of course, in Marvel vs. Capcom, there's only Dante, Virgil, Trish. I barely have any idea who Nero is, aside from the fact that he exists.
Was pretty badass, even helping Dante take on the so-called Demon
You
King.
think he would have been an Infinite,
Nero's
but
Devil Breaker arm
mm,
can fire light speed
I mean,
lasers
Infinite
that
was had
stand
its own problems, so.
Dante and Virgil can already dodge lasers in their base forms, but when charged with enough demonic energy, they can outright blitz beams over 11 times faster than light.
Nero even survived getting melted down while inside a living statue. It's a long story.
And that's the same sort of regeneration that Dante has, meaning he can survive being turned into a puddle.
So Dante was ready when Virgil somehow returned. Again. And made an apocalyptic demon tree for what else? More power!
With the entire world now on the line, Dante had to get serious and fully embrace his human and demon sides alike by stabbing himself.
Holy shit, Dante has been impaled so much, he decided to make it how he powers up. So he got his greatest weapon, Devil Sword Dante, and became Sin Devil Trigger. This is Dante's demon energy at its peak. He can fire lasers with Loose, obliterate with the fires of Judgment, and surpass even the legendary Sparta.
But although Dante was totally a match for Virgil, neither of them would budge on their ideals. Both were destined to duel until one was dead forever.
But thanks to Nero and two well-placed bitch slaps, they got some sense knocked into him.
Dante realized that if he couldn't make Virgil abandon his ways, he might as well keep an eye on him. In one fell swoop, the two severed the world-spanning demon tree and prepared for a permanent departure to the underworld.
You can choose your friends, but not your family. But if that's what it takes to keep Virgil safe, or rather to keep the world safe from Virgil, Dante will deal with it. And all things considered, he's happy slugging it out with his bro. Maybe happier than he's ever been.
Damn, that's actually kind of a wholesome ending. I didn't expect such a wholesome ending for this analysis, or for I'd say for the Devil May Cry series, but I imagine there's probably another one in development.
Proof is,
Assuming
Dante
Capcom
and
can get
Virgil
over,
were even happier than
assuming Capcom can get over, giving Resident Evil everything in the universe.
that a devil may cry.
Damn, title drop. Okay, okay. So like I said, I know little to nothing about Final Fantasy. I probably should play 7 sometime because I know that's like the most popular one. Like the most experience I have is like, the cultural osmosis of like knowing about Final Fantasy 7. Um, the Black Mage in Super Smash Brothers Flash, the Flash game, rest in peace, Flash, dead for 5 years now. Wow, okay, no, that's about it. That's about it. Um, I noticed that there was a lot of durability feats emphasized, but there wasn't really that many speed and attack feats emphasized in Dante's analysis. So I don't know, that looks like a bad sign to me, but who knows?
See, this fight's gonna have a
Oh,
rocking
wait.
soundtrack, but my headphones broke.
Well, good
Oh,
luck.
wait, this is a sponsorship. This isn't actually Clive's section. Okay. So one thing, I'm probably gonna be doing more reactions from here on out. How, just let me know down in the comments below. How do you guys think my reactions have been going so far? Because I don't want to be one of those creators who just sits there for the entire time being like, right? I want to put my actual commentary into it. I want to make it transformative, right? I don't want to be that reaction commentator. So yeah, just comment down below. Let me know what you think. All right, on to Clive section.
Sit down as we tell the tale of the kingdom of Rosaria and its prince, Clive Rossfield, a man destined to be a dominant, the host to a mighty guardian icon.
Anybody who's a Dom can draw on magic life juice called ether, becoming a big scary monster.
And commanding the element they embody to create storms, slay armies, and split the sea. Dominants are forces of nature, and Clive would be the dominant of the Phoenix.
Well, he was supposed to, but Big Bird said no thanks and instead picked his
Tekken
secret
8.
brother
It was
Joshua.
in Tekken
His
8?
parents don't.
That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that. I mean, I know the latest Tekkens have had like a whole bunch of guest characters, including Negan from The Walking Dead for some reason, but
Play favorites, but I guess ancient monsters can.
Despite the rejection and a deep loathing from his mother, Annabella, Clive and Joshua were only kind to one another. Clive saw the bird in his brother Boar and accepted his blessing of the Phoenix in hopes of becoming Joshua's shield.
Meaning he learned a bunch of magic. He can shoot fire, teleport with Phoenix Shift, and took down this beast before he was even out of puberty.
Even without magic, Clive's a capable swordsman, able to boost his speed and perception with precision dodge. But it wasn't enough when Annabella betrayed Rosaria for the Empire of Sanbreque. In one night,
come to think of it, did they mention Dante having like any big weakness? I don't think they did, because usually in Death Battle analysis is Death Battle analyses, um, they mention, if a character has a fairly notable weakness, so I imagine Dante has one. I don't know if they just skipped over it or if I'm just, being a dumbass again.
Clive's knights, people, and his
Oh,
own
Jesus
family were
Christ.
slaughtered before him.
Quick, someone use a Phoenix down!
Those aren't in this game.
Well, that's unfortunate. But the Phoenix icon sure is, because the trauma of everything made poor Joshua lose control.
Clive wanted nothing more than to help his brother, and perhaps this desire awakened the icon that was in him all along. The fiery beast, Ifrit.
Boy, is Ifrit a wild one. Just standing nearby will incinerate the average Joe. It can make fire barriers, regenerate lost limbs, decimate foes with a flaming spirit bomb, and shatter a walking mountain.
The downside being Clive couldn't control it. He didn't even remember becoming Ifrit, or battling the Phoenix in a fight that reduced everything he loved to cinders.
Oh,
Joshua presumed dead.
oh shit. Okay. So that's kind of interesting that he can't. Well, I imagine probably later in the game he learns how to control Infrared, but like, I kind of wonder if it's going to be a thing where, Clive goes sicko mode, and Dante does end up killing Infinite, and I'm not sure if killing Infinite would affect Clive, but since it's the same form, I imagine it would.
If that wasn't bad enough, dear old Ma found him the next day and made him a slave to Sanbreque's army. Clive spent 13 years wallowing through life, searching for Ifrit's host for revenge, only to learn the one he wanted to kill was himself.
This revelation hit Clive like a phantom train. He thought death was all he deserved for taking the lives of Joshua and so many others. Even so, there was a light at the end of the tunnel. No, not like that.
Thanks to his friend Jill, the outlaw Sid, his doggo Torgal, and a very therapeutic battle with his
Yeah, no, I thought this was only like,
torch for his brother.
look at this, I thought it was only like a 2 second delay, but
And a very
3 second delay, huh?
hatred, Clive learned to carry
Usually it's like only two, but
fighting the real problems plaguing
I'm sure I'll fix it eventually.
and racism.
In the world of Valisthea, prejudice is alive and well for bearers. Basically, anyone who can use magic without special crystals.
So, dumb question. How related are all the Final Fantasy games to each other? Because I thought I heard that they're all as kind of like an anthology with like loose connections sometimes, but it probably would be cooler if it did turn out that, Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy whatever Clive's game was the same universe. Feel free to tell me.
So, what better way to dismantle the system than to help fellow bearers and destroy the mother crystals ruining the planet? All while picking up some nifty abilities.
Through a mysterious power that lets him absorb icons, Clive took Garuda, an avian with sharp slashes and sharper talons. From Sid, he received Ramuth, so he could summon lightning.
From his bae Jill, he got Shiva to freeze lava and even time itself. With Titan, he can block and absorb blows with earth-shattering fists. From this Dragon Prince, he got Bahamut and some deadly lasers.
And through Odin, he can slow the flow of time and slice apart the fabric of space.
Ooh, okay, wait. I think I remember from Marvel vs. Capcom that Devil Trigger also has time slow, time slowing ability. I'm not entirely sure though. This might be the thing that actually manages to help Clive out.
Can slow the flow of time and slice apart the fabric of
Okay,
space.
Dante might actually be cooked.
Looks familiar.
With these powers, Clive stepped up to lead the bearers and even reunited with Joshua, who was alive all along. Surprise!
Clive spent 5 years freeing the land and became hot as hell while doing it. Well, no, not well, yeah, that way, but also through Ifrit. By using part of Ifrit's power, Clive can set himself aflame, activating Limit Break to boost his abilities.
But Limit Break is far from Clive's limit. After absorbing the Phoenix essence from Joshua, he became Ifrit Risen, now fully in control of the monster that had tormented
Knew
him.
it, knew it.
He embraced his role as a shield for his brother and friends.
Using
What?
Clive to battle in space, block a planet-wiping blast, and overpower this
Oh
planet with
shit.
the speed of light.
That's no exaggeration. Ifrit Risen is literally stated to move at light speed. Not surprising when Clive has intercepted lasers over 3 times faster than that, and overpowered
Oh
Omega,
shit.
the
Dante
god
might be
that can
cooked.
destroy, and I quote, all of creation.
But what made Clive strong enough to do all this? You know, besides the majestic man cleavage.
Turns out Clive's birth was orchestrated. He was intended to become the vessel of Ultima, an ancient, all-powerful being that created humanity, but abandoned them after they developed free will.
Meaning everything that happened was the fault of one person. God, the bastard! But Clive wouldn't be a puppet. If God was in the way of humanity's freedom, then God was gonna die.
Easier said than done.
Oh shit!
Ultima was stronger than anyone Clive had faced, able to warp all of reality to create a universe. But Clive had a secret not even Ultima foresaw. Over his journey, he developed a special state of mind, Logos.
AKA someone powered by human will and the bonds of consciousness with others. Okay, that sounds like anime friendship crap, but trust me, it made Clive a badass who could surpass his limits, getting stronger over the course of just one fight.
So much so that, despite struggling against Ultima initially, by the end of the fight, Clive took out Ultimalius, a more powerful amalgamation of Ultima and his entire species,
Hmm.
all while Clive was in his base form.
Ultima
Oh
literally
shit.
had Ultima squared, but Clive still kicked his ass, using his bonds with his brother, his friends, and his unbridled will. Clive killed God in a giant 999,999 damage punch. Okay, so it really was the power of friendship after all. Man, this guy's got a future in shonen.
Well, except we don't really know what happened to Clive. Whether he lived or died, though, doesn't really matter. It was his journey and the world he created that made his life meaningful. Clive's dream of a future where everyone can live and die on their own terms had become a reality.
And his stories were written up in a book by a certain Joshua Rossfield, which he titled Final Fantasy.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay, that last part's a little how you say on the nose. Um Actually I'll give it a little bit and then I'll get into predictions.
The battle's coming up next, so call your winner now, folks, just like our sponsor,
Oh,
DraftKings.
gambling.
First off, a
Gambling. I love gambling.
down
I
the
love
line
gambling. I love slot
Dante
machines.
Banner.
I love roulette.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for us to
Okay, look.
battle!
Look. Dante's cool. I don't know what he's gonna do here. I don't know what he's capable of doing here. Just from all the feats that they stated about Clive, I think my statement from from earlier in this video that Final Fantasy has batshit scaling is pretty accurate. Yeah, no, I think Dante's dead. Rooting for Dante, betting it all on Clive though.
Oh!
Can't wait to see whatever the next time is, though.
Hey, I heard your fiery friend is causing trouble, and I'm in the business of dealing with trouble. Leave now. I have a god to kill. The last thing that will stop me is a demon.
Damn.
Let's rock. Fancy yourself a bard?
Damn. The Michael Jackson reference is crazy. Oh, oh shit.
No hiding in the shadows anymore, Smokey. Time to see the light.
Oh. Yo, this battle's sick as hell, I'm not gonna lie. Feels like I should be seeing this in theaters.
Hell is that?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Virgil's got some competition.
Yeah, no, I think Dante's done.
Let's see what your monster can really do. So the devil cries for more. Let's give him everything we've got. Joshua! I won't underestimate you.
Damn, even put the button presses in. Oh, damn it. Knew it. Unless? Unless?
Please, just once. I need more. It's been a bash, Smokey. I need
Oh, it's over. It's over. Knew it.
not bad. Not bad at all. After a fight like this, that guard will be nothing.
Damn. Yo, it's kind of crazy that that for what characters it is, that was probably like the most respectful way the fight could have ended.
A whole nother level of close.
Kind of crazy that Dante just said GG.
Easy call to make. Dante and Clive matched each other so closely, it was hard finding a definitive advantage either had. This is best explained through three categories, starting with stats.
Both Dante and Clive could easily beat up universe-busting threats.
Mundus
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
universes at a whim, and Dante and Clive defeated them sans their own super forms. Dante and Clive could both consistently intercept lasers at faster than light speeds.
And Dante could always amp up with demon juice to briefly outspeed Clive anyway.
But Clive could match that by boosting his own speed and reflexes through precision dodge. Both were so beyond the pale that neither could definitively overpower the other.
Still, given their crazy powers, you'd think one of their abilities would break the deadlock.
Not so much. Dante and Clive could generally match each other blow for blow, be it to teleport, slow down time, flash freeze the other, block and absorb hits, etc.
And Dante could survive the intense flames of Ifrit. He's dealt with heat like that before.
Though Clive did not have a perfect match against Doppelganger, he did have more methods of manipulating time, both more reliable and abusable, in addition to defensive measures like Ifrit's barrier to fall back on to outlast powers like Doppelganger.
But their super forms evened out. Any edge Clive could get from, say, Limit Break or Ifrit Risen, Dante could match with Devil Trigger or Sin Devil Trigger.
In the end, both have answers to most of each other's powers.
Damn.
It's still anyone's win.
Which is why it came down to one major factor: endurance. Just how long could these two keep at it?
While Dante's super forms could undoubtedly keep up with Clive's, there is an emphasis in story and gameplay that they expend a lot of demonic energy.
The longest Dante has battled in Devil Trigger against someone his equal is about 6 minutes, and abilities like Doppelganger, Quicksilver, and Sin Devil Trigger burn through it even faster.
Clive's time in Ifrit Risen isn't limitless either, but it can last longer, fighting for tens of minutes if necessary. But given how close this match is, it's vital. If Ifrit Risen catches Dante outside of Devil Trigger, it's over.
I know what you're thinking. Dante's crazy tough. His healing factor's way better than Clive's. Clive can regen lost limbs, sure, but Dante can heal from getting reduced to a puddle. Couldn't he just tank Ifrit's attacks?
Well, yes, but also no. This is where context is everything. While no doubt impressive, Dante's healing has been overcome in the past because it is tied to how much energy he has. Less demonic energy means a less potent healing factor.
Like when he got knocked out for a month straight by Urizen, only surviving thanks to a constant source of demon blood. Hell, overtaxing demon regen is how Dante killed Virgil in the first place.
Even if we assume Dante could get a second wind, it's always possible Clive could get one too, becoming even stronger from pure willpower, just like when he fought Ultimalius.
So
Damn.
as tough and persistent as Dante was,
All right, all right.
Clive was able
The next time. I mean, there's still a decent amount of time left in the video to reveal the next time. Oh, I forgot what the actual Kickstarter matches are. I'm hoping the next time. Well, of course, there's also a bunch of matches that they haven't revealed yet. So my prediction, or just not even really prediction, just hope. My hope is either Megamind versus Gru, Aang versus Traveler, or my personal pick, not on the Kickstarter thing, but V from Cyberpunk versus Courier 6 from New Vegas, because I love both games, and both protagonists are awesome. Alright, let's find out.
able to endure just that much more to get the final edge. The devil was in the details, but Clive's victory is no fantasy.
The winner is Clive Rossfield.
Okay, next time.
Time on Death Battle.
Oh, 2025 finale. Cyber. Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Subscribe and
Ash versus Yuji. I didn't even think of that. Oh, shit. Oh, that's gonna be sick. All right, let's move over to the other source here. Okay, that was a sick video. Honestly, this has been a pretty sick death battle season. So just a small update on the channel. What is it? This is gonna be kind of just a small experiment. I kind of talked about it at the beginning of the video. I kind of want to put shorter, more easier effort videos out on the main channel. I was gonna put them on the second channel as like a dedicated reaction thing, but I feel like as long as I'm not a dumbass about copyright and just make sure to, react to like YouTube stuff or like movie trailers and then take it down the second it gets copyrighted, I'll probably be fine. I just want to get easier content out, not slop. I want to clarify, not slop. I'm not going to become a YouTuber that clarifies. Oh, guys, did you hear about the new Jack Doherty drama? No, but I want to make the YouTube algorithm happy, so it keeps pushing me out to new people. But yeah, this is a sick video. Honestly, this has been a sick death battle season. Can't wait for the finale. So let's see. So that would be probably. So it's probably going to be one blank Sunday. Sunday after that will probably be Ash. Sunday after that will probably be Yuji. And then probably in a month we'll get. Oh God, can't believe the finale's already coming up. This has been such an awesome season. Um, okay, to finish us off. Thank you for coming in. Please like, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. Treat others how you want to be treated, and I will see you all next time, preferably in a bigger project so you know I'm not just a slop tuber. All right, be seeing ya.